I know it's been a hot minute since I last posted. I am still alive, but let's talk about this new Pat McGrath collection. It was kind of sneak peeked for a while and they initially showed us obviously the outside of the palette. And I don't know about you, but I thought because there was a blue flower on it that there was going to be some blue. But no, Pat McGrath likes pinks and purples. So she's put in some pinks and purples. I have to say a massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar and Point Click Vibes for the information. Let's discuss this. This is the Heart's Desire collection and it's launching on January 18th. It's quite curated. All we're looking at is essentially a highlighter, a quad and 2 lipsticks. So the highlighter is limited edition. It's the Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Nude Opal. I always find it really strange when a brand launches a collection that just has a single shade of a highlighter. Like, it doesn't feel wildly inclusive to me. This is $62, so it's exactly the price that you would expect for Pat McGrath. I do have affiliate links down below if you are interested. And she has 2 new limited edition matte trans lipsticks in the shades Honey Haze and Nude Nocturne. I mean, the embossing on the lipsticks themselves look really luxe, and I like Nude Nocturne. There's like a rosiness to it, while Honey Haze is much more peachy toned. Nothing really honey about it. But let's be real, the crux of every collection is always the eyeshadow palette, and this is the Daring Desire eyeshadow quad for $56. It features 4 shades including Galactic Glow, which is a golden champagne shimmer, Star Garnet, a vibrant magenta metallic, Amethyst Noir, a deep purple with magenta sparkle, and Daring Desire, a rich red-brown matte. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking, this seems so similar to all of the stuff that Pat McGrath has done before. And you're not wrong. In fact, the legwork on this has been done by MusingsofaMuse. They've very kindly put together all of the information on this. I don't want to claim credit for it. It is their work. I found it over on Reddit. Let's discuss. So I want you to remember the names of the shades of the eyeshadows that they've included. Okay, so there's 4 shades there. But if you look at their mothership Bijou Brilliance, look at that. There's the shades Daring Desire, Star Garnet, and Amethyst Noir, and it seems they even match the descriptions of what it is that's on the new palette. And I say new with great inflection and general disbelief. And look, I get it. People are massive fans of Pat McGrath. They love her. She is very innovative. She does her own thing. You know, she's very respected. For me, I just find this very strange. Like, why bother with this? Just don't do the quad at all if you're going recycling shades. And if they'd been very upfront about it and said, like, you know, featuring 3 shades that were really loved in a previous palette, then fair enough. But they've kind of marketed this as being new. And it's not really, like, the packaging is new, but the products inside, not so much, except for like 1 shade. I don't know. I would have expected something a bit more from her. But in all, this is a quintessential offering from Pat McGrath. It's exactly what you'd expect. Some really nice lipsticks, a highlighter. Again, I kind of believe that they should have come out with more, but that's just me. And I hate to say it, but a copy and paste of previous eyeshadow palettes. And for me, it just feels like she's kind of given up a little bit. I get it. We all have our favourite shades. I mean, I love green. I get it. But, you know, she had the opportunity here when she had this lovely blue rose on the packaging to have like a pop of a blue or something in there. That could have been really interesting because she hasn't really done that before. That could have been quite interesting. But I do know that, like, maybe the demographic that love Pat McGrath, they want more kind of like muted kind of tones. Totally get it. But again, I just feel like repackaging 3 existing shades is a bit of a letdown. But it might be great for people who didn't want to get the Bijou Brilliance, that it was outside of their price range, although this is $56, like, it is expensive. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in this, or are you just like, you want to see some like newness, some real innovation from her? Because I personally believe that Pat McGrath, if she really put her mind to it, she could do some really interesting stuff.